Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Marie and this is my first Friday sews of 2024. Thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for setting up this hashtag where we can share what we've been up to in our sewing journey for the past week. So I thought I'd start today by showing you my latest make, or one of my latest makes, and that is the Megan Nielsen Rowan. That is kind of a long sleeve t-shirt. I'm trying to ease you away so you can have a look. Maybe it's difficult to see with my scarf here, but it's kind of just this v-necked long sleeve t-shirt that I made in a cotton jersey from my local fabric store, and it is in a very untraditional color for me. I guess you could call it like a bubblegum pink. And I chose this fabric after having my colors done. And you know, I'm not quite sure yet how I feel about it, but I think this kind of works, and I have decided to sort of embrace this new color scheme thing and try it out. If I don't like it, then I'll quit using it or modify it. But I think that I'm going to try to make some clothes in colors from my color chart and just kind of try them on and see how I feel. So this is kind of an adventure into color for me. And yeah, so far I think it kind of works. So let's see if it grows even more on me. I'm not planning on becoming one of those pink ladies anytime soon, because it's not really a color that I have ever worn much of, but you know, trying it up, trying to be adventurous and sort of embracing the new. So what have I been making this week? Well, I've made a couple of things. The first thing that I made was the True Bias Blair skirt. I bought the Blair skirt in the release sale, so when it was brand new, and I believe this is the latest one of True Bias. So it was released before New Year's, maybe in like November or December, and I really liked this skirt, which is why I bought it, obviously. I thought that this would be a very versatile kind of a garment. And I mean, I love True Bias patterns. They do like basics better than almost anyone else. So, and I can usually get away with making True Bias patterns pretty much straight out of the packet. And I decided on going for the mid-length option. And you know, to me, the True Bias Blair is kind of a wintry pattern. I don't see myself wearing the Blair skirt during summer much. I mean, it could obviously, but to me it's more of a like tights and boots kind of skirt. So, and I don't think I would be very comfortable in a mini skirt for work. So I went for the mid-length option. I think the mid-length option is really the only one that I could feel comfortable in. I don't really particularly like the long one, but I do like the mini and the midi length. So I made the midi length, and I made it in this denim remnant that I got from my late mother's stash. So I've had it in my stash for quite a while, and I really wanted to make it into something, and I didn't have enough to make a pair of trousers in it or like jeans, so I decided on trying the Blair. Now I know I should always work on a toile and everything. Honestly, I never do. I know I have only myself to blame if it doesn't fit or things like that, but I just can't be bothered, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not sure about this, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure that it's a style that really suits me. I thought it would, but as I said, I can usually just make it straight out of the packet and they will fit. I cut out this one according to my usual size in True Bias patterns, and yeah, it's too big. It's not huge, but it is a little bit too big. So either I cut out a little, like had too much, cut out too much seam allowance, or I sewed it up using too small seam allowance. I don't know, but it is a little too big. And so I will try to sort of modify that, even though it's now finished. So I might try to take in a little bit on the side seam and adjust the back darts a little bit. It's not, yeah, as I said, it's not way too big, it's just a little bit too big. The other thing that really is more of a concern is that it turns out that it actually accentuates a bit of the mum tum. And that's really probably the part of my body that I am most conscious about. So, I mean, I want to have like a positive body image and all of that kind of thing, but we all also want to wear clothes that makes us feel good, right? So, and it's not a huge issue or anything like that, but I probably, if I am to wear this as is, I probably won't feel comfortable unless I wear like hold in tights or Spanx or something underneath it. And honestly, I like things that are comfortable to wear, and hold in tights are definitely not comfortable for me anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure how to fix that, or even if it is fixable. So I'm going to try to make a few adjustments and see if it grows on me. I think also kind of the proportions are a little strange on me. So I left the pockets off for the skirt because I'm slightly pear-shaped, so I don't want to accentuate my hips. So I left the pockets off, but it sort of did something to the whole proportion thing. So I think maybe actually it would have been a better idea to make it a little shorter. Maybe not the full like mini, but maybe it would look better in an above the knee version. So yeah, I'm going to play around with it a little bit and see if I can fix some small things with it and see if it grows on me. For now, it's kind of in the I'm not too sure pile, and I'll see what I can do to get it out of that pile. The other thing that I have been working on this week is an outfit for my eldest daughter. She is having her winter formal coming up very soon, which is kind of like a prom in a very small way. She's in grade 10 now, so this is her last winter formal before the high school years. And the school that the girls attend have a winter formal for the middle year program every year. And it's an event that the kids are looking forward to, obviously, and they are kind of required to have some sort of formal wear. And my eldest daughter is more of a jeans and hoodie kind of girl, so she doesn't really often wear skirts and dresses and that kind of thing. So I did offer to make her like a fancy jumpsuit instead. She does look incredible in the Zadie jumpsuit. I've made a couple of versions of that for her, but this time she said, "Nah, I think actually I'd like a dress." So, you know, I thought, yeah, if that's what you want, then let's see if we can find a dress. And she's been going around to probably every clothing store in the area, and she couldn't find one thing that she liked. So on Tuesday, I took her to the local fabric store because they also have kind of a section with party dresses, and most of them are like trial samples that they've bought from, so like dead stock for ready to wear, that they've bought from like high quality stores. So yeah, they have like a huge section of party dresses, but they usually just have like one or two of the same dress, and usually only in like one or maybe two sizes. So yeah, I took her there and she tried on a lot of dresses, and she ended up finding two that she really liked. Unfortunately, none of those two were in her size, and they didn't have any more of those. So in the end, she just said, "Mom, can't you just make me something?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, but then you have to tell me what you like." She ended up asking me if I can make her kind of a set. So she wanted a full circle skirt and a top to go with it. And I used the Dana from Made Every Day has a tutorial on her website or her YouTube channel, and I used her tutorial to make the circle skirt. Now, my daughter didn't want an exposed elastic, so I ended up making a waistband on the full circle skirt, and my daughter said that she would like just to be the skirt to be only elasticated in the back. So I made that dress or skirt up last night, and I tried it on, and it looks good. So now it's ready to put the elastic in. So all that needs to be done to that is to put the elastic in the back and then to hem it. And then she wanted a jersey top to go with the skirt, and I found that True Bias has, or I mean, I follow them on Instagram, and just a few days ago they posted a picture from a sewist that had used the Nikko top as a base and then hacked it to have like an off the shoulder kind of feel to it. And yeah, so I made up the Nikko yesterday and I cut off the top. So, and then I found out that I'd run out of folder elastic, so I'm going to have to get that today. And the thing is that you use the Nikko and then just cut it off so that it sits on kind of outside your shoulder, and then the folder elastic is to hold it up there. And then this sewist that I can't remember the Insta handle for this sewist, but I'll link it below. And then she had kind of added a full like it's not a ruffle, but sort of like, well, how to describe that, a piece of cloth like on top of that, so that it looks like it's folded over. And my daughter really liked that, so I'm going to now get the fold over elastic and then attach the extra outside the fold, and then her outfit will be ready. And I mean, if she gives me permission, I'll take a picture of her and put it in so that you can see it. I think it's going to look quite like 50s almost, with the full circle skirt and the top. So I'm hoping that it will fit her and that she'll be happy with it, because her winter formal is coming up in just over a week, so I don't really have time to make a lot of adjustments to it. But anyway, those are the two things that I've been working on, or three things actually, if you count the top. It's not finished, but that I've been working on this week. So I'll keep you posted on the updates when they are finished and how I get on with my or trying to fit the Blair skirt that I made. So before I go, I just wanted to thank you so much to all of those who left me such lovely comments on my last video. Honestly, I am blown away by your kindness and generosity. So I really wanted to thank you for that, because I mean, a lot of those comments, they've really made my day. So thank you for being so generous and so kind on this channel. And if you have any comments, things you want me to talk about, things you want to see, I mean, things that I can improve, like constructive criticism is always welcome. Yeah, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.